What's up, everybody? This is Ryan and Justin here in the great state of Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and we're here to teach you guys about NADOs. What's a NADO?
A NADO is a tornado, and as you can see, we got some debris right here. This is what the aftermath of a NATO looks like, and around here, it's just because it's the center of the United States. How a tornado works, it circles around the center of the country. Is the middle of it, so like the country's spinning around.
Tornado, just about all the families getting their houses wrecked. It's good for me because I get to loot everything that comes out the houses. I mean, you can see what we got here. We got aluminum bottles. You can go recycle, free wood. There's a beetle on there. Let's see what car dashboard, air filters for GMCs, backpacks. You can find some lumber. I mean, there's lumber everywhere. It's everywhere.
Did you say lumber?
Here we have our NADO Winnebago, what we chase our storms with. And hey, you done under there?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want me to fire it up?
Yeah, give her a try.
All right.
Take her for a spin.
Oh, it's open. Hey, get out of there.
Oh yeah. Close one.
Welcome to the NADO Winnebago.
We like to provide tornado relief fund coming through here. We drive through here, we pick up people, cook them chili and stuff when we got to do it. There's a couple bunks in here, but the thing is, it's just one of those things we like to give back to the community because the community gave this to us. We found it. Now, even though this is the NATO Winnebago, it's not very weatherproof. It's actually kind of anti-weatherproof. So sometimes we find ourselves a whole willy-nilly in trouble on our own. So let me tell you a couple ways how we avoid the NADOs. Our first line of attack is this piece of gear right here. We like to call it the Mr. Twister. Not like the fishing lure, but because it saves these misters from twisters.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts about our Mr. Twister is we built this escape hatch, if you know what I'm saying, where you can pee and you can defecate through this hole here. The problem is that when you poop through it, it's hard to shove it out the other end because it gets kind of congested. So, you know, when you bend down and you're trying to get the poop in there, you kind of got to shove it with a stick, you know? So, I mean, you pee a little bit, it just shoves it out eventually. It works pretty good.
Here's the problem. Sometimes our Mr. Twister gets sucked up by a NATO too. And so then pretty much all we got to do is fend for ourselves.
Yeah, and so that brings us to our next section about dodging tornado objects that are flying through the air. And let me tell you one thing, when there's an object flying through the air from a NATO, it's really dangerous, but he's pretty good when you can really miss him like that. And
so, well, we might as well mention the honorable mention. You can do the cliche, hide in your bathtub, hide in your basement, hide in your parents' basement, hide in the dumpster, hide in the ditch. I've heard all the stories. But there's one thing that is a guaranteed tornado safety option.
stay out of Tulsa, Oklahoma City.
You stay out of it. You go to Florida, you go to New York, you don't come to Montana or Wyoming. We don't want you there, but you'd just be better off going anywhere else, really. That's the best thing I can say.